What's going on, guys? Completely new type of video today. I'm going to analyze the FA Cup final between Arsenal and Chelsea. And in particular, I'm going to look for a specific topic. And this topic that I'm going to look for today is about the 1v1 skills. Because you guys see a ton of videos all over YouTube about the best insane skills to do to be a defender, the top 30 moves to do. You know, so F2 freestylers have so many different ways to be a defender. And this time, we're gonna look at the insane 1v1 moves that are actually used in a game. Now, the moves that we're gonna look for is anything other than just a normal body feint or cuts with the inside or the outside of the foot. So these are all the actual crazy skills that you're gonna see in a 90-minute game. Okay, so this is the FA Cup final between Chelsea and Arsenal of 2017. And I literally watched the entire game. I analyzed every single play. I found the plays where there was 1v1 moves. And here are all the clips of skill work for 1v1s, where it's not just a body feint or a cut. This is actual skill moves. And this is in the entire game by both sides. So let's get started. Let's start this game. And I think you're going to be a little surprised with the outcome. So the first actual skill move of the game wasn't until the 48th minute. So here comes Pedro. He's going to step over at the right, cut it back on his right, and fire a shot. Even that one skill work was just a step over. We have Danny Welbeck with a double step over, cuts back on his right, but gets it stripped. And then finally, we just have a single step over, push to the center, and then a flop, and he actually gets carded for the yellow. So that's it. That's it. Those were the most insane 1v1 skill moves in the entire 90 minutes out of every single one of the 22 players on the field. Just a step over or two, maybe a Cruyff, and that was it. And I want you to realize that these highlight films that you see online or you see on YouTube of like Neymar, or you see online of even like some of the crazier ones of Ronaldinho in his past, that was over the course of his entire career. And so there is going to be one play in one game and once in your career where you're going to do a crazy move and it's going to work out. But 99.9% of the time when you attack a defender, even the best of the best pros in England, they do very simple just body feints or cuts or just dip the shoulder and go. It's not crazy moves that you see a lot of the time on YouTube. So think about that in the next game. And now I'm going to show you some more 1v1 scenarios in this game that happened. And I want you to really pay attention about how it really just is. Change of pace, change of direction, a body feint, and maybe a little cut the other way. And just watch how simple these pros play. And these are some of the best pros in the world. Whether or not you like Arsenal or whether or not you like Chelsea or whether or not you think these are the best players in the world, they still are playing in the EPL for Arsenal and Chelsea, something that any of you would love to do, something that I would absolutely love to do. So just watch and learn. Okay, so now let's look at every 1v1 scenario in the game. First we have Özil, just cuts it back with the outside of his foot, fakes a long ball, cuts it again, and then passes. Just a few cuts. And then here, all we have is a cut inside, a cut back to the outside, and then a fired shot. Again, same player. He's just going to cut it back to a Cruyff turn and then play it back, and he's going to get it back in the corner. And then again, all he's doing here is just shielding the ball and just holding it up, trying to cut around the defender. Turn here and watch. This is a great hesitation. Dip with the outside to the left and then tries to cut in towards the center. Good move though. On this play, we have Eden Hazard. He's just going to cut it in, dip with the left shoulder, cut in, dip again, cut back to the right, and he's going to play it back to his central midfielder. He'll get it back wide again, and again, it's just a dip to the left and tries to go outside. Doesn't get an opportunity, so he cuts it back. Again, Hazard again. He's going to cut in onto his left foot, hesitates, pushes out to his right, hesitates again, pushes out to his right, but cuts it back. Hesitations, change of pace, and a few cuts. There's a great fake cross to an inside foot cut. And then so now we have Eden Hazard again coming in the center, dips to the left, pushes it to his right, plays it right into the forward who takes a shot and misses. Again, cuts it back on his right foot so he can switch the point of attack. A very simple just inside the foot cut, and then Hazard just dips his shoulder, beats the guy around with pace, and a nice ball on the ground. Victor Moses gets the ball out wide. He slows up, hesitates, and then just dips his shoulder and cuts in and sets up Pedro with a good shot not on frame. We have Eden Hazard again. He's just going to cut it into his right with a little cut with the outside of his foot and then fires off a shot. He's going to get the ball back, and again, just watch. He hesitates, he slows down, dips, pushes it back into the center, and that's it. It's just hesitation, slowing up, and then watch again, same thing, cuts, and then across. So it's just hesitating, waiting for that defender to slow up, get him off balance, and then attack. And here's a great example by Willian out on the side. You can see he's slowing down. He starts to go. He cuts it back. He pauses. He waits for that defender to reset. He dips his shoulder, pushes outside, and gets fouled. On this play, it's a fast break. Oatsel has the ball. All he's going to do is just cut it, beat the defender, and almost gets a goal on that near post. Again, Willie on top. He's hesitating, dips his shoulder, pushes out wide right, and then cuts it back hard, and then sends in a pretty decent cross. Now watch this play. This play is one of the most trickery plays on the game. Oatsel just completely dummies the ball so that Giroud can hold it up top. And that's it. So those are some very typical 1v1 scenarios, and I hope you guys saw that it is just a change of direction. It is just a body feint. It is just a hesitation and then a change of pace. It's so simple, yet these pros take that simplicity and they bring it to the highest level. And so that's something, this is the video that I want. I clickbaited you in with that title, the insane skill moves in a game, and to show you that in a 90-minute game, out of every single one of these 22 players, the most insane skills that you're gonna see is just a step over or two. And so when you see a lot of the stuff on YouTube about that's for entertainment purposes about doing these crazy skill moves, twists and turns and cuts and flick ups to beat a defender, it's very entertaining and it's very cool to see and like for the street soccer. But when it comes to actually becoming a pro, developing your game, getting noticed by scouts, that's not what scouts want to see. And sure, you can do it once in a couple games when the opportunity presents itself, when you're feeling yourself, when you're feeling confident, but 99% of the time, you're gonna do the simple thing, the simple pass, the simple move to beat the defender instead of trying to do something crazy and end up losing the ball. A little sidebar for you guys. In one of our team video review sessions, we were watching video on this team and this one player did about 3 step overs and then tried to do a turn and he totally got cleaned out, the ball taken from him the other way, and it was a fast break. And our coach turns and he looks at us and he goes, if any one of you tries some of that stupid in a bad area and you get the ball stripped from you, you're gonna be on the bench. And so he's not destroying our creativity. He wants us to be creative, he wants us to be brave, he wants us to attack the goal, but he's saying that there's a time and place for it. And when you're in those opportunities to go 1v1 and really try to beat the defender, you wanna do something that's gonna be sharp, quick, simple, but very effective. And a lot of these crazy skill moves are not effective. They look cool, and that 1% of the time when they do work out, everybody goes, oh! But honestly, in a game, you wanna do the thing that's gonna be a high success rate and also can be very effective. So I hope that opened up, some of your eyes. Even if you did realize that, I hope it kind of reconfirmed what you already believed. That's it for the video. Quick, simple, just like these moves. I'm out. Peace out, guys.